welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing good, but anyway, I just came to tell y'all, don't stress, because that stress is not good for you. That stress causes heart attacks, all kind of stuff, especially in young people. And I just tell y'all, don't even be stressing, because that's what the devil wants too. Because if it's something that you know you can do, he'll try to take that away from you and make you feel like you can't do it, to, I feel, distract you from the fact that you can. Because this is kind of a funny story, but then, you know, it's kind of not, because my grade was on the line. Not like bad, but you know, if you don't get your work in, it's late. So anyway, this past week in my film class, I couldn't figure out, the first time we did the video thing, I couldn't figure out how to do it, so I just shared it with the teacher. So the next time, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know how to do this. And the first time we had a few hours to do it, like it was due at 11:59. And anyway, so the second time, it wasn't really a limit on it, but it was just, we had to get it in the PowerPoint. So I'm freaking out. Oh, it's a mosquito or something. I'm freaking out. You know, I emailed the teacher. I was like, I don't know how to do this. Like I told her the first time I didn't know how to do it, you know, the week like before. So then after that, I was like, okay, then I figured it out, but I was like, can I just share it with you? Because I emailed it and it didn't go through. Then I didn't have a subject line and all that, and I was like, oh Lord. So then after that, I figured it out, but I did it the hardest way. Like, and now that I figured out how to do it, I'm like, if I would have knew that, like, my video would have been real good. But I still got it there. It's just I know how to do it now. So anyway, long story short, I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh Lord, Mom, I don't know how to do this. I went to my brother. I was like, I don't know how to do this. And he's like, he was like, I don't know, Ashton. I can't tell you, I don't know. And he was trying, I was trying. Now from my phone, I can get the pictures on the PowerPoint, but I couldn't get it on there from the computer. And unless I did it from YouTube, you know, and got the link. But then other than that, it had to come from my thing. So then when she told us some other ways to do it, I was like, okay. Like, I wasn't mad. I was just like, okay, that's helpful now. And then, like, I didn't really look up nothing the first time, and part of that is probably my fault, but I know, like they say, go to Google. So actually, when I did it the second time, that's something I had to figure out. I didn't figure that out from Google. So what I did was I went in, I downloaded, I sent it to my, you know, my drive, and then I downloaded, made it a folder, and put it on there like that. And it went in there, and I was praying. I was praying and all that. I was like, because my grade can't drop. You know, I was like, I'm almost on my way out. I don't have time for this, Lord. I was like, especially not with Christmas about to come up. Like, Lord, I need a break. So anyway, I was like, you know, oh my goodness. So then I was just trying to figure that out, so I didn't really go to bed. I just kept setting my alarm, but part of me knew I could do it. But then part of me was like, but if I knew that I really couldn't, I would have stayed up. But that was a blessing, because that night I wasn't really tired. Because if I was tired, I would have just gone to sleep. And so anyway, I was in my room, and my mama came in there too. And she's like, you get it? I was like, no. I was like, well, whatever the outcome is, I'm cool with it. She said, now you stop that. And my mom doesn't play that. Like, when you talk about, you just take the grade and like you giving up, and she's not going to listen to you. And like she told me and my brother, she said, when y'all get to where y'all get into your own little thing, she said, I don't listen. And she not playing, because she don't. Like, she'll stop listening at that point. But this was different, because she really knew I was trying. And I didn't give up on it. So I woke up it was already morning. So I woke up, and I was like, I was just in there trying to get it. And then I went through the whole download and putting it to the folder. And then the video popped up, and I got up. And I was so happy from that computer. She said, oh, you got it? And I was like, yeah. And then she was like, okay, take a break. So then I went and did the other one. And it took me forever and some time to get it. Not long, but like 30, 40 minutes, because I forgot a step, and I was like, oh my goodness. So when I forgot that step, I was like, this is too much. So then I got it 20 minutes later, and I pressed a button, and all of a sudden it popped up, and I was like, had I known that all this time, Jesus, I wouldn't have been fooling with it. But no, I had to, because, you know, it's a grade. You can't, I mean, I could not do it, but I don't have time to be failing. I went through math. I made my way through that struggle, you know, all that. I was like, So anyway, I got it. She said, yay. She was like, I told you, you know, you could do it. And I was like, I know I could, but that's what I come to tell y'all. Y'all can do anything. Like, if it gets hard, and like she told me, well, maybe you can text some people. I texted my cousin, and bless my cousin, because she helped me. She sure did, and bless her heart for that. But anyway, yeah, so when I got it, I was happy. And I told her, I said, when I get this, I said, I'm going to sleep. So I did. I went in there on that couch. I went to sleep, and I woke up, you know, for my next class. And usually I'd be like, this is school. I'm not going to sleep. All this and that and all. That day I was tired. I had to. I couldn't take it anymore. My brain. And so, you know, yeah, and that's what I was going to say. Like, and then too, I'm just glad, because when we start getting older as teenagers, like, there would have been a time I would have sat there and cried. And I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad, but I'm just keeping it real. I would have sat there and cried and cried. And crying, now that I'm older, I understand it doesn't help you know, for nothing. Like, you just might deal with it at that time. And I was having second thoughts. I was like, ooh, I should have took this class. Ooh, why'd I take? And then I realized, I said, it's just bad because I'm making it bad. But now that I saw it easier where I could do it, I'm like, what am I fussing about? You know? So I was like, what am I fussing about, you know? And so I just didn't understand it. And I was like, that's what I had to realize, me growing up. Like, if you make stuff bad, like, it can be bad because that's all you set your mind to. But until I said, okay, I can get it, and put my mind there, like, I can get it, and finally realized that, then it's good. And like, now that I figured out an easier way, just go download it and have it in the download folder and insert it there. I got that. You know, and I was like, oh, but now I'm so happy I could just shout and just tell the devil he didn't get me, you know. I could just tell the devil he didn't get me, because that's what he wants, to get you distracted so you think you can't do it. And that's what he was doing to me. I was getting frustrated, and the week before I couldn't get it, I was sitting there frustrated, and you know, but I figured out I could do it. And just like y'all can do it, especially these kids on this online stuff. Don't even get tripped up, y'all got let me see what they have. They have all the apps. Started choking or something, sorry y'all. But anyway, they got all the apps. They got Photomath. They have another one, and you know, they say don't use that. And if any of my teachers are watching, you know, they say don't, but that really helped me. You know, if I hadn't used that, I don't think I would have passed, but it would have been harder on me. So anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all that y'all can do it, and y'all ought to shout too when y'all get it. And that's what my mama said too. She said, now you see why people shout. I said, yeah, because God really helped them through it. And I know he was helping me through that computer, because I don't really fool with computers, but yeah, really, I mean, anything out there, y'all can get it. If it's math, English, whatever, they got apps for y'all. And some of it might be kind of hard to get, you know, just from Google, so you might have to get some stuff. And don't let the time limit of it being due that night stress you out. If you have to, and you did something once before, and you have to kind of run through it again, get an easier way like I did, do that. So that way you can have that way and not the hard way. And sometimes, depending, I feel like it's okay to take the easy way. If it saves you that headache, take it, you know. So that's, I mean, that's what I did. I sure did, because I said, never again will I do it that long way again. I said, that's the devil trying to make me use that long way of doing that, you know. I said, nope. But yeah, that's, you know, yeah. So, and I know it's hard with this online stuff, but anybody can make it through and pray. I mean, as long and as hard as you have to, because the Lord will answer you. He really will, because he knows it's a struggle too for us kids, you know. So that's all you gotta do, just pray and just keep trying stuff and just practice on it a little bit, and don't even stress, you know, because that's what the devil wants, for real. So bye guys, love you, don't be stressed.